start. And take on the new ball, it seems. Tara up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No, terrible shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Big edge. Going with pace now. Misses. How did that not hit?
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot. Runs possible.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Brilliant shot there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Now, good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. He's quick onto that in the infield. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Shot, should be runs here.
Well, he's sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. How will he reply?
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Doesn't beat the infield. Absolute jaffer there. The edge flies through the gap though, and there'll be some runs on offer.
How will the bowler respond? Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. A few moves made in the field.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat. That's a solid shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Whacked away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Wood coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Matthews coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Threw the shot early, ball past his bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Chance to run two. Wood ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. In the air and gets away with it. Risky shot with a few slips in place, but it's timed well enough, and that'll be four.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Oh, that's just too full. Curran makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. The captain's going to change things around in the field. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Poor shot, really lucky.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball. Very fortunate that it didn't take off stump along the way.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That's a confident appeal. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats.
Hasaranga with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Cracking shot. Leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot. Flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Off the middle of the bat.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Going with spin now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edged, unplayable.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. Some adjustments to the field. That spun a long way. Very, very lucky to miss it, if I'm being totally honest.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Everyone's gone up. No. Terrible shot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit. These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Stokes in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Stokes taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Onto that early. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Offers the pad. Sri Lanka with a massive shout. Big appeal. This could be out.
Rashid, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Oh my, that's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
Matthias, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square, and batters should pick up too.
Matthias gets off the mark.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Oh wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Hose, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. He's got their tail up.
Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Hose went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
And another big one. That's 3 maximums in a row. Could catch in the crowd too.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Hose has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, had a go at that and got all of it. A massive strike. Get out the tape measure. That could well be over 100 metres. Needs a dot ball.
Great shot. Flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And out! Oh, how did he get to that one?
The left-hander's out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment.
whacked away.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Everyone's gone up. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, they've done it again. They're taking everything out of the top shelf this match.
Crawley looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Misses everything.
Big, big turn on that one. It beats everything, bat and all. Somehow managed to miss the stumps too.
Gets that away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
It's been a great bowling display so far. Would be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. Absolutely middled that. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Beautiful catch.
New batter, the right-hander taking guard. We're into the lower order now.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. And caught. That's just superb.
Archer coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Archer ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Flicked away past square leg. Might be two on offer. Chance to run two. Off the pads and into a nice gap there. Fine leg square. The batters should pick up two.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Shanaka has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Played all around that one. What a delivery.